Well, living pain here. It's been a while since my last post. It's been a bit of a disaster since my last post. Actually, it's the last 19 days. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit heavier. And 19 days ago, I was about 5 pounds lighter. In the past 19 days, few things have happened. Number one is I haven't been watching my diet. Been eating crap food. The restaurants opened up. You can see here it's raining. I tried to get out on my bike, which is right there. I made it just down the street, and then it started raining. So let's just recap. The last 19 days went up 5 pounds at least, although if you take away loss of muscle, it's probably worse. So I was at like 205 for the longest time. And then actually yesterday I jumped on the scale and it was like 211.2 and I was like freaking out. And then yesterday I ate really well. Probably kept it around 1,500 calories, 1,600, and drank a lot of water. So I got down to 210, but it was disgusting because I looked 19 days ago, I was 5 pounds lighter. What have I been doing? The restaurant's open due to COVID. So I guess I could blame it on that, but really I have no one to blame but myself. And with that, we were going out a lot. You have beers a lot. You come home, you have more beers, more fun. We have these little bags of chips that like 150 calories. You start with one bag, next thing you know, you've gone through 3 or 4 bags. Then before you go to bed, again, you're feeling pretty good. You decide to have, oh look, it's starting to come down heavy now. You decide to have ice cream, and before you know it, you're up 5 pounds, and it scares the living hell out of me. So that's number one. Number two is my training, because I injured myself about 6 or 7 weeks ago. My back, my calf, everything else injured. It threw me off track. I was totally on track. And then of course, I just couldn't train, stopped training, and an object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest stays at rest. And I guess I was at rest. So I've lost a lot of my muscle. I've also lost my motivation to do Ironmans, and I was thinking about it that, I'd start training, I was getting better, but every time I did, I'd get injured. And injuries, back pain, all that sort of stuff, I consider that all psychological, that something not going right in your life or not the right direction. So your brain somehow manifests perhaps an injury or something that's gonna stop you from training. As a matter of fact, I know this is gonna be sacrilegious, but I was actually looking at the Pig and Whistle, and I was looking at all my Ironman stuff, my medals. I was looking at my jersey when I represented Canada at the World Championships for an old guy. I think it was 42, so don't want to get too carried away. It was just a bunch of old guys, and I was one of the better old guys, but still an old guy. And I was like, you know what, maybe it's just time to have a bit of a change. Like, you've been doing Ironmans, thinking about it when you go and train, you're always thinking through the Ironman paradigm, all that sort of stuff. So just when I start saying, hey, maybe I'll take down my Ironman stuff, that's a major sort of decision. Alice told me, don't bother, don't do it, not right now. And but I did yesterday go through my closet, which has 30, 40, maybe more Ironman shirts that I wore. They're all a little bit tight right now because they're all medium, but it was just, and I was gonna throw them out, and Al says, no, just throw them into one of the bins. So I've got bins up here. I don't know if you can see it. So those 2 red bins, and there's a brown or a dark blue bin right over there. Those all have Ironman clothing in them. That's how much I had. Closet looks great now that it's not there. So yeah, eating shitty, not training, having the injuries, I'm starting to feel really good now, like injury wise, it's all gone. But it got me thinking that, you know what, dude, maybe you need to forget about, thinking you're some world-class athlete, which I'm not, and just start exercising and watching your diet and all that sort of basic stuff that we all should be doing and we all know what to do. And yeah, so I just got scared. Yesterday I went for a run, 30 minutes, and I saw myself. I have a mirror when I come into the garage. There's a mirror here with the weightlifting equipment, so I always get a chance to check myself out. And sure enough, I see this gut and I see these packs. I call them jet packs. They're basically big love handles. This week, I'm off to Calgary. The whole plan was to do the Calgary half Ironman, visit my daughter, her boyfriend that live out there, and then we have some other family that we have to go visit. And so needless to say, I'm not going to be doing the Ironman for sure. I'm not ready for that. And also it's just a matter of hunkering down now. It's been for me 3, maybe 4, maybe it could be 2 months of just not eating properly and stopping the exercise and then having beers. And what got me up to 237 pounds in the past was just sitting drinking beer and doing everything that I'd been doing, and I need to stop it. So I just wanted to give a little update in terms of where I am, how I'm feeling, and that this is my plan going forward. And like anything, this is the challenge with weight loss. We all go through it, is that it's not easy and it doesn't stay. And if you don't eat well and if you don't exercise and all that, and if, eat well, stay away from, for me, if I just stay away from beer and the junk food that comes with it when you're watching TV or hanging around at the Pig and Whistle, I'd be much better off. So that's the update, and let's see. We're back on this 50-pound weight loss journey. So I took a step backward, and now I've got to get my shit together and take a step forward. And hopefully it's going to stop raining, because I was on my mountain bike and I wanted to do just a 30, 40, 50-minute bike ride. Anyway, had the right intent.